Okay, this is video number 2 in our series on bank analysis. In the last video, we grabbed some FDIC data. This is every single bank branch in the United States, and we aggregated this up to county level and filtered it by bank. We're using Key Bank out of Cleveland, Ohio, for our example. So this is every county in which Key Bank operates. This is the county code. Over here we used VLOOKUP to get the county name and state. But then we've got the number of counties or number of branches per county and the sum of deposits per county. All right, this video we're going to add economic data to this using the American Community Survey from the Census Bureau. So let's go out and we're going to search for U.S. Census Bureau. Yeah, there it is, American FactFinder. The American FactFinder is just basically a platform where we can grab a bunch of data. Let's go out to advanced search and see everything here. So what we need some county level data. So first of all, we'll go to geographies here, get our counties, and pick every county within the United States. You can break it down. We'll take all of them. All right, got our counties. Next, go back up here to topics, and we're going to be using the American Community Survey. This is a continuous survey year-round, about 3 million survey samples per year. And so based on that, that's going to affect which type of estimates we're grabbing here, 1 year versus 5 year. In addition to the program, we want to grab the product type and pick data profiles. That'll really simplify it down here, basically to what we need. So it says here there are 115 tables, but really there are 4 with just different years for each. So we've got DPO 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's going to be social, economic, housing, and demographic characteristics. One more thing, and I can put together another video on this with maybe just more general information about the American Community Survey. But we've got 5-year estimates and 1-year estimates. Because there's only a limited sample every year, especially for a lot of the smaller geographies like county, you're not going to be able to get reliable and statistically sound 1-year estimates. So over a longer period of time, you can finally get enough sampling within smaller areas in order to get a good estimate. So we're going to use the 5-year estimates because we're dealing with counties. If you're dealing with metropolitan areas or larger, you can probably use 1-year estimates. I can talk more about that in another video. For now, we're going to use 5-year estimates. So we're going to go with economic characteristics, but dig through all 4 of these tables. There are a whole bunch of variables out there that you can look at. So ACS 5-year estimates. So that's going to be sampled between 2012 and 2016. And you can see here we've got all sorts of employment variables, commuting, occupation, industry, class of worker, median household income. We're going to use that, right? And a bunch of other ones you can look through. But we're going to use median household income. We're going to use the population, and we're going to use the unemployment rate. All right, so it's got every county. We're just going to download it. So we're going to get the estimate. They have margin of errors because they're not totally precise estimates, but we'll take the estimates. In the case of the unemployment rate, we're gonna grab the percent here. Okay, so let's download this data. We're gonna use it, and that's all fine. Okay. So we're going to download this data. Because it's at the county level, this is also going to have county codes. just like our FDIC data had. Almost any county level data set, especially from the government, is going to have the standardized county code. Two digits for the state, 3 digits for the county. So we're going to be able to use that in order to merge it with what we already have. Let me first show you this metadata. If you're wondering what all the variables mean in the actual data set, this has their descriptions. All right, this GeoID is going to be our county code, but we want this data here. All right, this is where all the data is. Pull that up, and we're gonna look through here. We've got, again, the estimates, the margin of errors. If it's relevant, there are percentages as well. We have our county code here. So this is state 1, county 1, right, 001, and on down. Okay, so just like last time, just like this row here. These are our state and county code. We've got that here as well. Okay, what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to grab the population. So let me just highlight that. Let's see. We want that. Let's just search for it. Control F, unemployment rate. Okay, yeah, here it is. Civilian labor force, unemployment rate. That's the percentage. That's the one we want. And then the last one, what was that? Median household income. Okay, let's see. Income, total households, median household income. That looks right. So let's grab that one too. Let's just highlight these. The reason I'm going to highlight these, as you can see, there are a lot of variables down here. We're just going to do another VLOOKUP. So I'll show you that here. The easiest way to do that, remember, when you do a VLOOKUP, the table that you're drawing from needs to have the ID on the leftmost column. So let's just leave this here, but when we're making that table, okay, so for example, population. All right, we're going to want population. Okay, and then our VLOOKUP function, it's going to be our lookup value, our lookup table. That's from the next column, from the next sheet. Then the column index. So to get this column index, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the first column, second column, third column. That part's easy, but the other ones are later on, and rather than counting, let's just create a little column number up here. I'm going to simplify it with just a simple formula so that we can see what we're working with. Okay, so just going forward, then we can see we're going to need column 3 for the population. We're going to need column 37 for the unemployment rate. And, oh, there it was. All right, and 247. So 3, 37, and 247 are the ones we want. In fact, if we want, we can go ahead and write those down. 3, 37, 247. Okay, that's the population. This one's going to get us the unemployment rate. And this one's going to get us median household income. Okay, so let's build out that VLOOKUP function. We're looking for this county code. All right, what table? Remember, this column has to be the leftmost column, so we'll grab that and then Control-Shift down and over to get everything. All right, make sure our dollar signs are here. They're there. And so the first column we wanted was 3, right? And we want it to be an exact match. That's this last 0 parameter. All right, and we can, well, if we wanted to, we can verify that if we took Aleutians West. All right, and we can just check out the population there. Let's search for Aleutians West. Oh wait, we're not gonna get, we need to just search for the county code. Let's do that instead. Oh no, it should be here actually. Let's just search for illusions. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Yeah, let's see. Oh, EU rather than UE. Okay, there we go. Illusions East, Illusions West. Alright, 4,000 people, 4,904. 4,904. Okay, so we're good. Alright. Alright, so that's the population. We copied the content from this, and instead of the third column of data, we want the 37th column of data in order to get our unemployment rate. 1.1% unemployment up there in Illusions West. That is super low. Alright. And then last of all, we'll grab the median household income, 247. Column 247. That is really high also. Okay. So grab all that data, click and fill, and there we go. So let's get a comment here. Let's get this income as a currency. Okay, and there we go. Use our format painter just to get kind of nice formatting up there. Okay, and then that's going to be our economic data to go with our counties and our branches. Okay, so this is just 3 variables. Obviously, there are a lot more. There are a lot more economic variables. There are also all the additional demographic and social and housing variables as well that we saw. So you can grab those too, and then you can start playing around. And so you can get some averages, right? You can see the average unemployment rates, average population, average incomes. You could even aggregate these up to a state level instead of a county level. But I'm going to leave this here and save for the next video a bit more information about some things that we can start doing with this. All right, so I'll leave it there and see you on the next one.